everybody. Keith Engel for TGI Sports Talk with my weekly vlog. I should have played some Christmas music today, and I promise I won't take up too much of your time. Just want to bring you some special Christmas wishes and maybe talk a little bit about a few of the sports teams. Some of them local, some of them not. Here, local meaning New York. And some early Christmas presents they may have gotten, or some Christmas presents that came this year, maybe in general. And then in general, I want to wish all of you, all of my followers, all of my the people that I share the groups with, the admins, the moderators, the people in the groups that watch the show and participate in the show, and please get out and like and share and follow. We're approaching 2,000 followers. I'm excited to pass that mark. But I want to wish all of you a Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Festivus. Whatever your reason for the season, I hope you go out and enjoy it with friends and family. And have a safe and happy Christmas season and New Year. We'll probably be back before the New Year, but I just want to talk a little bit about, I know it's not Thanksgiving, but some things that I'm thankful for. And that's my listeners, my viewers, my new and old. I've had a lot of people with me since the very beginning. I've had a lot of people that have just joined us. And I hope that all of you will continue to enjoy the content I provide. And that's my Christmas gift that I try to give you guys all year long. I do this for my enjoyment and to try to give you guys a little bit of pleasure. I know that I'll argue back and forth with some of you or a lot of you from time to time. It's all in good fun, man. My opinion is no better than the next guy's. I'm very passionate and I believe in what I speak about, but believe me, I love the fact that you guys are on my show, participating in the comments or when I bring you on the show or whatever it might be. And I'm thankful for every one of you. And I want all of you to have a joyous holiday season, whatever it is you may celebrate. We're all one. We're all one at the end of the day, and we need to find a way to bring that into a reality on a daily basis. We're all happier. We're all got a little more bounce in our step. We're nicer to our fellow man this time of year, most of the time, unless you're in one of these crazy stores, I guess. But let's carry that into 2023. I've got a lot of gripes about a lot of things, and I probably am one of the worst offenders of what I'm trying to get across here. But let's be kinder to our fellow man, right? If you're a fan at a game, be nicer to the players. You can boo, but let's not get into racial epithets and throwing things at players, throwing things on the court, spitting at players, awful behavior. Leave it. Leave it where? Leave it home. Don't do it anywhere, but don't bring it to the ballpark or the stadium or the arena. There's a lot to, this Christmas season, a lot of sports teams and a lot of players have had some early gifts. The Yankees had the early gift, and Aaron Judge is the benefit of it. So it's a Christmas gift for him too, with his new 9-year, $360 million contract. Merry Christmas to you, Aaron Judge, and well done, Yankees and Hal Steinbrenner. Needed to be done. The Mets give Carlos Correa an early Christmas present with a new long-term contract, 12 years, $312 million, I think. At that point, does it really matter? And unfortunately, the San Francisco Giants get a little bit of coal in their stocking as they've whiffed on both Judge and Correa. But they did sign Michael Conforto today, so that's their consolation prize, I guess. Merry Christmas, and good for Michael Conforto to get back in the game. Took a chance on his own, similar to what Aaron Judge did on a lesser note. He gambled and lost in the free agent market last year. Didn't play at all. Trey Turner with a big contract. So Merry Christmas to all the Major League Baseball players who are getting huge long-term contracts in this Christmas season. Listen, I don't begrudge anybody earning whatever somebody's willing to give them. Now, go out and earn your money. People say you're not worth it. Listen, if somebody's willing to pay you, damn it, you're worth it. And, people think otherwise, they're entitled to do so. But, just because somebody doesn't want to come and pay big money to watch you do your job so that you can get paid $40 million a year, I don't begrudge these guys the money that they make. Do something with it, though, especially in this Christmas season. Give back. Many of these guys that I've mentioned already give a lot back. They get a lot and they give a lot. In the NFL, Philadelphia having a nice Christmas season as they got a nice run from the Phillies. Merry Christmas to Rob Thompson getting that full-time managerial gig, which was a long time coming for him in my mind. Good for him. Good for the Phillies making a run to the World Series, falling a little bit short of a world championship. But, the Phillies hadn't had a contender in a while, and they didn't look like a contender this year. They made a great run through the end of the regular season and into the postseason. Great job for them. Merry Christmas for them. And Philadelphia also has the Eagles on a roll. Best record in the NFL. Jalen Hurts is hurt a little bit, so a little bit of coal there in your stocking, but you've got a chance to be something special this year, Eagles. I'm not an Eagles fan, Patriots fan, but continue the good work, and Philly fans should be happy. The Pats are going to get a little bit of coal from me because they've underperformed this year. Bad job by the coaching staff. Bad job by Bill Belichick, I think, in putting people on the coaching staff in positions they weren't best suited for. Bad job by Mac Jones regressing. Not all of it his fault because of the pre-mentioned coaching changes. And big lump of coal for everybody involved. The coaching staff who should have coached these players better, and the players involved in last week's fiasco, which may well have cost the Patriots a playoff berth. Rashondre Stevenson and Jacoby Myers, you got to know better than in a tie game and you're on your way to overtime to do what you did. Especially you, Jacoby. You're a veteran. Throwing the ball 30 yards backwards to your quarterback, nothing good was going to happen there. So anyway, a little coal for those guys. Merry Christmas with a great Christmas gift for Brock Purdy. Third string quarterback, Mr. Irrelevant in last year's draft. Suddenly starting for the red hot 49ers, playing really good football, a little banged up now, but he's come out of nowhere to lead this team to the Western Division Championship, and who knows what could happen in the playoffs. What a great story. If you're just looking for a good story, what a great story if Brock Purdy were to lead the 49ers to a Super Bowl championship. I think Merry Christmas to the New York Giants and Daniel Jones, who is growing into a very, very good NFL quarterback. Not great, good enough to lead his team to the playoffs and potentially further at some point. This year is going to be tough. But I think it's a Merry Christmas for Daniel Jones. It's a Merry Christmas for Giants fans. You've got a really good staff now in place with Brian Daboll, who have instilled some new confidence and level of play in Daniel Jones with limited resources around him. So good job there. We'll stay on the positive. We won't go down the negative road. In the NBA, Merry Christmas to the Knicks and the Nets. The Nets and Knicks both off to very uneven starts to the season, especially the Nets. The Knicks were hovering around 500, then a couple of games under. But recently, 8-game winning streak for the Knicks just broken the other night. The Nets currently on a 7-game winning streak. Both teams now moving up the ladder in the East. Hopefully they can continue this trend. Great job, though, here at the Christmas season. Good gift to the fans. Good gift to Tom Thibodeau, who was starting to feel some heat with the Knicks. The Nets had already fired their coach, Steve Nash. So a Merry Christmas, I'll say, to the fans, because the organization, I'm not sure, deserves it. But to the fans, a Merry Christmas to you there. In the NHL, the Devils, even though they've slumped a little bit recently, I think they've given their fans a beautiful Christmas present with the start that they're off to. The Rangers off to a good start. The Islanders in the playoff hunt right now. early in the season, obviously, but all three of these local teams giving their fans something to be happy about here in this Christmas season. Good for them. College football, TCU and Sonny Dykes, Merry Christmas to you. You bring this team that's been down for a few years now under Gary Patterson, has had some good moments under Gary Patterson, but Sonny Dykes in your first year there, you lose one game, and it's in the Big 12 championship game, hard-fought game with Kansas State. Brock Purdy played his heart out. Brock Purdy, sorry. I got Brock Purdy on the brain. Max Duggan played his heart out in that game. TCU finds their way to the college football playoff, which is good for their school, great for their recruiting, great for Sonny Dykes, and I think good for college football. They'll play the Michigan Wolverines, and hopefully Jim Harbaugh, for his sake, will have a belated Christmas present in getting his first national championship in Michigan's first in quite some time, if that were to happen. Also, Georgia looking for a belated Christmas present, looking for two consecutive national championships, something that doesn't happen every day in college football or anywhere for that matter. Merry Christmas to the USC Trojans. Caleb Williams. Well, first Lincoln Riley comes in, then he brings Caleb Williams and Addison from Pittsburgh. From Oklahoma and Pittsburgh, respectively. Returns USC to respectability in 1 year. And you could make an argument, USC had an argument to be in this 4-team playoff. Only lost to one team all year. That was Utah. Didn't play well this last game, but neither did Ohio State. So you can make an argument that they should be included. Merry Christmas to, I guess, Charlie Baker, who gets the new NCAA presidency job. Is it more than a name only? Is this a guy that we expect to do better than Mark Emmert and being able to police these schools, or will these schools go their own way? I don't know. But for the moment, you just got a huge raise, because I believe you were making about $172,000 as the governor of Massachusetts. You're making a whole lot more. I believe Mark Emmert was making like $5 million when he left. So I'm sure Charlie got a significant pay raise there. So Merry Christmas to him. Just a few things, and if you want to post to this put in the comments of this vlog, who you think is having a Merry Christmas this year and gotten some Christmas gifts even during the course of the year, or right here at this Christmas season or soon to come after. Feel free to leave it in the comments. Feel free to leave your comments about the show and myself in general. I wish all of you well. Some of you enjoy my show, some of you don't. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay doing what I do, having some fun doing it, sparring with people now and again, all in good fun. Sometimes they get worked up. It doesn't look like it's in good fun, but I promise you that it is. I enjoy it. This is a great outlet for me, and I've loved every minute of it the last 2.5 years. And I hope to continue it and grow it, and who knows what will happen one day. But I want to wish all of you, as I said at the opening, whatever season it is you or whatever the season for the reason. I'm messing up the statement, but I want all of you to have a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Festivus, whatever your reason to celebrate this holiday season. Please do it safely. Do it with joy and love in your heart. Spend it with your family and your friends, and enjoy. And we'll see you in the new year. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. Everybody have a great and safe